Hi everyone, and welcome to this brief tutorial that is going to show you how you are going to be accessing your coursework and how you can access the simulation test practice quiz so that you can be able to play around with the quiz and get familiar and more conversant on how you can use the system. So what you do, you open up any browser. I have attended to many of you. You open up any browser, and on that browser you go to MoveSep's domain or URL, and you type in movesep.moves.ac.ug, and then it will load. Upon loading, you click on login. There's a login button just at the top right corner. If it's a mobile device, you click on the login button. When you click on login, you punch in your username and your password. So now for this purpose, I am going to use my test account, which I have just created, which is sandy.test@batch18. That is going to be my user ID, and the same applies to you. It's your surname dot other names at batch 18 or batch 17 or 16, depending on your year of admission. Then I'm going to put in my default password, which is password, and when I put it in and it's successful, the system is going to prompt me to change the password. So after loading, it's going to take me on this page and it's going to ask me for my current password, which is password, which is the one I'm using right now, and it's going to compel me to type in my desired password. And I'm going to type in a new password, and let me just call it 123456, and I type it in again 123456, and I press on save changes. And upon successful change, it's going to tell me that my password has been changed, and I click on continue, which is going to direct me and take me to our dashboard. Now the dashboard, we have this welcoming section with a banner. What you do at this stage, you scroll down and you look for bachelor's programs. You click on bachelor's programs and wait, and you are going to look through these different bachelor programs, and we're interested in Bachelor of Business Computing. So you click on Bachelor of Business Computing. It's also going to load, and we look for our year, and in this case we're interested in looking for Bachelor of Business Computing year 3, and we also click on it, and it's going to load, and we're going to look for the different course units which we want to enroll into. But in this particular case, we are looking for corporate database uh, corporate database management, CDM. So it's this particular course, BUC 3104, so taught by Abima Boniface, Samuel Elau, and Bashir Mutebi. So we are going to click on it, so it takes us on a page which is going to enable us to enroll. Now, you must enroll into this particular course unit for you to be able to see the content that your lecturer has uploaded for you. So upon seeing it, you're going to go ahead and click on enroll me. So once you click on it and your enrollment is successful, it's going to take you on the page that has all the content that your lecturer has uploaded, different course outlines, study guides, study materials, lecture 1, 2, and 3, depending. By this particular point, we are interested in CDM coursework test 1. Yes, and even when you log in on Monday, you'll be able to see a CDM coursework test 1. You'll be able to see it just like this one under coursework information. You'll be able to see it, and it will be available for you to do. So, but this one, it is just a practice test simulation to help you get familiar and more conversant with the system. So what you do if you want to take up that test when you're ready, let's say it's on Monday from 2 and you're ready on your phone or on your computer, you just come on this and you click on the test that will be available to you by your lecturer. Upon clicking on it, it's going to take you on this page, and it's going to ask you that, it's going to give you the title of the coursework that you want to do, and if there's a description, you'll be able to read through the description, and it will tell you I think that one will tell you that it will close on Monday, I think at around, I don't know, your lecturer will communicate, and it also tell you the time limit. In that particular case, I think it will be 1 hour, and you only have one attempt. It will tell you that you have one attempt. This one, I put unlimited attempts. All unlimited attempts were configured to help you get familiar with that test. your coursework one will have only one attempt, so you use it wisely. So when you get to this page, you'll see this button which has attempt quiz now. So you click on attempt quiz. A pop-up will come to you asking you that you want to start your attempt time limit. It will tell you the time limit. Your attempt will have a time limit of 10 minutes. In your case, I said it will be 1 hour. When you start, the timer will begin to count and cannot be paused. You must finish your attempt before it expires. Are you sure you want to start now? And if you're sure and you're ready, you say start now. And then your test or your coursework is going to load, and you're going to be able to see the different questions that your lecturer has set for you. Now, these are the questions that our test questions, our dummy test questions, just for your practice. We have quite a number of them. So when you're practicing, or even when you're doing your coursework that day, what you do, you just scroll through what you want to do, and you select the course unit. You select, sorry, the answer which you want to, which you think is the right answer, and you select all of them. You just click on the answer which you feel like is the correct one. Just if I want this one, I click on that one. If it's I want that, I click on that one. So you just select on the answer, scroll through, you can read through what you have selected. When you're done, you'll also be able to see how many questions that are available. There are 10 questions, and this page has only 5. So to go to the next page, you scroll down at the bottom and you say next page. Depending on how your lecturer may set it, all the questions may be on one page, or there could be 2 pages. So we go on our second page, and we also select the questions which we want to answer. Ideal Classic is located at Small Gate, true. Moves has a swimming pool, true. So you go ahead and select the answers depending on what you feel is correct. Now when you're done, there's this button that says finish attempt. Even when you scroll down, there's a button which has finish attempt. But if you pay attention to the right, which has quiz navigation, there is our time count. It will be showing you the time which you have used. The time which you have used, and once it is done and you have not yet finished, your quiz will be submitted automatically and you'll be graded automatically. So once you are done and you click on finish attempt, it will ask you, are you sure? These are the questions which you have answered. You scroll down and they ask you, this attempt must be submitted by Friday 23rd April, depending, but that time it will be, I think, by Monday, the time your lecturer will communicate. So do you want to submit all and finish? You have to look for this button and say submit all and finish. If you just finish attempt and you don't submit, you will not be graded. So make sure after when you're done, you look for this button. You just scroll down and look for the button which has submit all and finish. So you click on submit all and finish. Confirmation, once you submit, you'll no longer be able to change your answers for this attempt. Yes, so you say submit all and finish. So then it will load, and there you are, you're done. You are done with your paper. You started it on this time, you finished it on that time, all the details are available, you spent 2 minutes on it, and you scored only 3 out of 10 because there are only 10 questions. So by the time it will show you whether you have got 30 out of 30 or 1 out of 30, and then your lecturer will be able to provide you with your results as soon as possible. All right, so it will show you the things that you selected during your attempt. This is just for reviewing, but at this point you are done with your assignment or with your coursework, and that's how you're going to attempt your coursework come Monday for corporate database management. In case you have a challenge, don't hesitate to reach out to us, the e-learning center, so that we can help you. So kindly just take off time, go through it, try out this quiz test. I'm going to share the link with you. Try it out and see if your mobile device supports it, and see if your laptop supports it, and also try logging in and enrolling into corporate database management. I repeat, don't wait for the last moment for you to be able to access your course. Thank you so much and wish you success.